How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be doing another Dollar Tree movie haul. Today I have 9 DVDs that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. So they're each only $1. That's amazing. And I have primarily horror movies, because if you know what channel this is, I do a lot of horror movie stuff. Not exclusively, but pretty much. So I have 5 that I know are horror movies, 2 that I'm not 100% sure on, and then 2 that aren't horror and aren't even movies, but I'm interested in them anyway. So, gonna start off with the one that I was the most excited to find, The Revenge of Robert. This is the 4th movie in the Robert the Doll series, and the first 3 I've already seen, and they're really fun and watchable despite being really low budget. So I'm glad that I was able to find movie 4 for only $1, and after that I picked up movie 5. So I now have all 5 of them, and once I watch the last 2, I'll do a Robert the Doll complete DVD collection and series review video, which is where I, talk about every single movie in a series, and I've done this for Return of the Living Dead and Cube already, and I'm excited to do it for the Robert the Doll movies as well. So, Robert the Doll 4, really glad to pick it up, and the cool cover where he's got the book and the pages are flying. So yeah, super excited to find a movie I was looking for only $1. That's great. Up next we have Behemoth. It's a giant monster movie. I'm a fan of giant monsters and creature features, and I get on kicks for movies, or I'll be watching a ton of classic monsters and a ton of slashers, and I'll get on a giant monster kick pretty soon and just watch a whole bunch of these. But if you note the front, it says the Man-Eater series, and it's got that skull with the circle, the red circle. And if you open up, there's the disc, but there's also this ad, and I love this ad. Man-Eater series, welcome to Man-Eater Island. And they put all the covers together and made a little lagoon where all the creatures live from all the different movies. And then if you flip it over to the back, it's an ad that shows 16 more of their movies. And if this one shows any promise at all, I'll probably pick up a couple more, especially if Dollar Tree has any of them. But you see Man-Eater itself, a tiger there at the bottom. So I'm super excited to look through a few more of these. And hey, if the set's good, maybe I'll get a whole bunch of them. But anyway, giant monster movies, alligator, grizzly bear, snakes, and sand serpents, and something in the swamp, and sharks. I think I might have said sharks already, I don't know. But yeah, an interesting series, so I get a good little introduction to it. Behemoth, which actually wasn't on the ad, so that's either they're showing the 16 they want to highlight, or they actually took the effort of taking the movie that you got off the ad and not showing you something you already bought, which would be extreme effort, so I don't know what they did. But anyway, Behemoth, giant monster movie, that's fun. Up next, a classic monster, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I would have bought just for being a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde movie. But you look up top, Tony Todd, flip it to the back, Tony Todd, parentheses, Clive Barker's Candyman and Final Destination 2. He's been in a lot of other things, Hatchet 2, and he's actually the Barker in, was that Hellfest that just came out recently? The one where they're at an amusement park. I think that was the name of it. But anyway, Tony Todd's a great actor. He's got this deep and booming voice, and he plays a great menacing character. And he does Candyman. And they're making a 4th one of those, which I'm super excited for. So, hope he comes back for part 4. But anyway, a classic monster movie and a Tony Todd movie. If you're familiar with the channel, I've covered a bunch of classic monster movies, lots of the Universal, and I just recently did Hammer's first Dracula movie, Horror of Dracula, so really excited for this on two fronts. Up next, a slasher, Stage Fright. This one I had found at my local movie trading company when I was looking for the Italian Stage Fright, which is an amazing movie, and I saw this and I was like, are they related? Because the Italian Stage Fright, he's got an owl mask, and here he's got kind of big, maybe bird-like eyes, and these big eyebrows and the shape, and I thought, is this a remake of some kind? And I checked out IMDb and it said it wasn't. So I never picked this up, and I was kind of curious about it, and then I saw it at Dollar Tree for only $1 because, Movie Trading Company had it for full price, and I'm like, hey, it's that movie I was kind of curious about. So I picked it up, and glad to get it for only $1. And yeah, it's apparently a musical slasher, so that's interesting. Definitely give that one a watch. Up next, a movie I bought pretty much just for the title, Time Crimes. I'm guessing it's a time-traveling slasher. He's got a mask on and some sort of weapon. Flip it over on the back. But yeah, it's interesting. I actually bought the Waxwork movies just because Waxwork 2 is called Waxwork 2 Lost in Time. And there's something about putting the word time in the title, a goofy, fun time travel movie, although this looks pretty serious. But yeah, I couldn't turn down a movie called Time Crimes. So yeah, maybe it's a time-traveling slasher. I don't know, and that's kind of the fun part about blind picks is you go in with absolutely no idea what the movie's going to be, and you get a surprise. So those are all the movies that I know are horror. Up next, the two that I'm not 100% sure if they're horror or what, but it still look interesting enough. This one, Lost River. This is actually directed by Ryan Gosling, so he's usually an actor, but he directed this. And from what I gather, this is kind of a surreal movie, which I'm always up for, just weird and different stuff. I like that. And it looks like, what is he, kayaking, and are those street lights up there? Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what it's going to be, what it's about, but really interesting looking, so I'll definitely be giving that one a watch. And again, another one that I bought pretty much just for the title, Corpse Mania. This is the Eastern Promises collection, the Shaw Brothers collection. And yeah, last time I checked out the Dollar Tree and I did that last haul, there was another Shaw Brothers movie. So it seems like my Dollar Tree, whenever they fill up the DVDs again, they put in a new Shaw Brothers movie. Hey, I'll take that. But yeah, Corpse Mania, I couldn't pass up that title. Pretty sure this is horror, but you never know. But really glad to get it just for the title. It sounds like a title of like a Herschel Gordon Lewis movie. But yeah, really cool. Can't wait to see what they do with a movie like that. So those are the 7 movies. Now to the 2 things that aren't movies. We got short films. This is a collection of 2005 Academy Award nominated short films. If we flip it over to the back, each one's got a little thumbnail, and they do live action and animation. So we got The Runaway, Cashback, and I think Cashback was made into a full movie. Haven't seen that. The Last Farm, Our Time Is Up, a 6-shooter, Badgered, The Moon and the Sun, An Imagined Conversation, The Mysterious Geographic Exploration of Jasper Murillo. That's a title, huh? The Mysterious Graphic Exploration of Jasper Murillo. And then also it comes with 2 bonus shorts, The Fan and the Flower and Amajo. It's French, so I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. But really fun, and you don't get to see short films too often, thanks to YouTube and digital distribution, like Amazon Prime. You can see them easier nowadays, but it's like, it's an interesting format, but it's like people don't want to drive to the theater just to see a 20-minute thing, and sometimes they put them on as like, pre-show things, especially like the Disney ones, I think. But it's a good way to see short films, through this disc and only $1, and I get, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 short films for $1. I like that. I'm interested in short films, and here's a way to see a whole bunch. And then up next, we have actually a full season of a TV show, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, and it's actually got Elijah Wood in it, and from the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's the other thing. So Douglas Adams, who wrote Hitchhikers, also wrote Dirk Gently, and I think there's a few books about him, but they made it into a TV series. And I saw the first episode on TV and I thought it was good, but then I never really got a chance to catch the rest. And then luckily for me, I found the whole season for just $1. And it's actually a 2-disc, which is always great. You know, it's like, hey, I got that for 50 cents a disc. But yeah, it's a series I've been kind of interested in. Apparently, you know, he's like a detective and he solves crimes through, apparently it's something like probability and chance and coincidence or something. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out. There's only 8 episodes, but hey, a whole season for $1, and it's a show I've been interested in wanting to watch. You do see some shows, a lot of BBC stuff at Dollar Tree, and then some just really obscure stuff. But I'm glad to pick it up. So that's it. 9 DVDs for $9 from Dollar Tree. And also, before I go, the channel recently passed 25 subscribers, so thank you to anyone who's subscribed to me past 25. Been working at this channel for a little bit. It's still pretty new, but I'm glad that means people, you guys like this, and I really hope you do. So anyway, have a great day. I'll see you guys again very soon with more DVDs and more movies. Anyway, have a great day. See y'all later.